What's up, guys? I'm here with Crown Point Elementary School, and they think that they are the kindest, nicest school in the country. Crown Point, can you change the world? Middle school in Tucson, Arizona, and they think they have what it takes. Cultivate Middle School, you have what it takes to change the world.
Our next guest is a motivational speaker from Atlanta who's in Tucson this week to spread a very important message to local school kids.
Think Kindness is a project that teaches kids the importance of how you treat others. Mike Petrone is here to tell us more. Hi, Mike. How are you today?
Good morning, guys. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank
My
you
first
so
time
much.
in Tucson, so I'm excited.
Is it really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, tell us a little more about yourself and what brought you to Tucson.
Well, I was in the United States Army for 5 years. I received the Purple Heart and Army Commendation Medal of Valor. And then I found myself, along my journey, wanting to spread the importance of kindness. And I'm here in Tucson speaking at schools. I've been here all week speaking at different schools in the Tucson area.
Are you willing to tell us what happened? What's the Purple Heart
Yeah,
for?
absolutely. We were en route one day and I hit an IED and a piece of shrapnel went through my face, got lodged in my lip. I got medevac to the hospital in Baghdad, but you know, I'm here and I knew I was here for a reason, so here I am spreading kindness and awareness all to all the youth.
Thank goodness.
We're so happy to have you here. Thank you for your service.
Thank you very much.
That's amazing. Now, you're a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
What made you decide to do that?
Well, along my journey, I learned so much. You know, after my tours, 2 tours in Iraq, and then I found myself in Africa, and I knew there was an important message. I believe in the importance of kindness, and I believe that kindness instills hope. And when you can instill hope in people, you can change the world.
And you're focusing on youth. Why did you
Yes,
choose
absolutely.
the younger kids?
Youth is where it begins, you know. I believe in children changing the world. I believe it starts with our younger generation, and I believe that they're really receptive to the things you want to say as long as you can connect with them, and I feel like I have that gift of being able to connect with them. I love it. It's really an honor and a privilege.
We're seeing some of the pictures here of you with the kids, and could you be any cuter with these kids right
The
now?
kids or me? Which one?
Well, both. But this is just so great what you're doing. I mean, now what types of random acts of kindness do you encourage? When
Well,
you go
we
to these
encourage
schools?
everything. It starts with the small acts. It starts with opening the door. It starts with saying hello and being polite. It starts with saying please and thank you, all the way to being able to buy your coworkers some coffee. It's not just for younger generations or the youth that can instill kindness and change the world, but it's starting with being able to be kind on a regular basis by doing everyday generous acts. And then along in the presentations, we challenge them. We give them an opportunity to donate shoes, and we collect shoes and we deliver them to the children in Africa.
Well, why shoes? This is what I would like to know.
Again, shoes is a symbol of hope. In Africa, a lot of children can't go to school simply because they don't have shoes on their feet. Now, for example, Mountain View High School here in Tucson, they vowed to collect over 10,000 shoes. Now, when you see a pile of shoes, you're visually seeing hope. You are visually seeing change.
Wow. That is really cool.
Yes.
And how are you funding all your travels?
Exactly.
Well,
Can we
with
help?
a great organization through thinkkindness.org. Anybody can help. It just starts with going in your closet. Many of us have shoes that we probably haven't worn in 6 months to a year, and that can go to a student in Africa. You know, the cure to cancer may be in the mind of a young boy who just can't go to school because he doesn't have shoes on his feet. So when you get in your closet, you find those old, gently used shoes, you can donate them to any of the schools that are participating in our presentations, or you can simply go to thinkkindness.org and find out more.
Do you feel like this is just making a huge impact to every school that you go to? I mean, how are you received by everybody?
Yeah, absolutely. Every single student that I spoke to this week has been wonderful. It's been a real honor, a real privilege. I love Tucson. All the students have been very warm, welcoming. I really learned to appreciate how they're receptive of me, and it's very heartwarming.
Take us
I think
inside one of your assemblies.
I'm sorry, what?
Take us inside one of your assemblies.
Oh,
How do
you
you
know,
start? How do you get them all pumped up?
I really just, I get them to focus, and my goal is to really change their perspective. I get them to stop and think and like, look, think outside your Xbox, think about outside your iPad. put your gadgets down and really hear me out and think outside of yourself, because you would be astonished at the things that you can accomplish. And I tell my stories, I tell my life lessons along the way, and then of course I challenge them to become the kindest school in the country at the end.
Wow, that's cool.
Really neat. I find with the kids that I know that doing it the first time isn't a problem. It's how do they remember to keep these acts of kindness going long after you've left?
You just have to make that impact and really connect with them. And I think the students are really receptive to at least the students here in Tucson have been really receptive, and it's been really great. It's been an honor.
Well, we had a little guest in the green room before the show, and she was thrilled to meet you. She had been following you.
Yeah, Haley, absolutely. She's a good friend of a mutual friend of Heather's.
Exactly.
And she's always been a very big fan of mine through her mother and I being mutual friends. And she actually came out. She was surprised. She didn't know she was coming to the show, and she saw me, and she was astonished. It was good.
Awesome. Well, Mike, good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
And the schools already involved in Tucson are Cragen Elementary, Mountain View High School, like Mike mentioned, Tortolita Middle School, Estes Elementary, and Thornydale Elementary. To learn anything else about Think Kindness, just head to Mike's website, thinkkindness.com.
What's up, guys? I'm here with Mountain View High School in Tucson, Arizona, and they think they have what it takes to become the kindest, nicest school in the country. Mountain View High School, can you be the kindest school in the country? Yes, we can!